Here we go. Street Stock Heat 2. Stand by. Hurst, Ferris. Green lights have come on. We're away. Metcalf, Shane Wild. One car, number 12, didn't go, which is that of Kate Helms. So moved down the back straight the first time. And Ferris is your leader. That's Jeremy from Justin Hurst. Back in third is Colin Metcalf. This is certainly much closer than the first event. So Hurst now leads as Ferris runs wide. Metcalf wild. Paul Briggs is there. Metcalf's all over the place at the moment, trying to straighten himself out. He does at the end of the end of the main straight, and they're three wide behind him.
Ferris is the one that's starting to get spat out in the 37, but it's Justin Hurst that will lead us away. Somehow the 16 has caught himself as Jack Hunter Mountains in the 74 gets very close to the concrete wall. The man running the X, Brody Dunn, 74. Now debuting in the 74 as Hurst isn't getting away at the moment from Colin Metcalf in a close battle for first place.
So Hurst leads Metcalf a few car lengths back then to Paul Briggs, Shane Wild and Damon Thompson. They move out of turn 4 and down the main straight. The floodlights starting to really take effect here. Back in 6th place behind them is David Fall, a very handy footballer as well. Back in 7th place, the 37 at Jeremy Ferris, then Matthew Jones and Jack Hunter rounds them out. Down the back straight, 6 cars fighting for fighting for the lead, but there's not much between the lead 6 is what I'm trying to say as we come up with 6 to go.
And the quickest car out of all was the driver that was running in 5th place at that present stage, but that was beaten by the 3rd place driver. Paul Briggs now starting to lead. A bit of a reel now between the top 2 as Metcalf has hit a wall with Justin Hurst. He can't seem to get by him, but Briggs, who's had many laps around this venue, should surely find a way between the 2 EL Falcons. It's a Ford Falcon Brigade actually, as we got one in the wall. That was the only of our Commodores actually of Jeremy Ferris. The 37 has hit the wall here on the front straight. We're still green. Yes, we are. No, we're not. We're yellow again with Ferris in the wall, but he's able to get the car back up and moving.
Green. We're not wasting any time. Here's the restart coming up. Hurst with 5 to go. Leads down the main straight around the cone. Metcalf, Briggs, Wild, back into Thompson and Fall, the 210s out there. We've got one that's trying to headbutt the cone here in the front straight, which is Ferris. What the hell is that all about? The
cone still hasn't gone out as well. The yellows will have to come out.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
I think the call for Ferris is where he's going. And it's a slow old run. The green lights have come on again and Hurst hasn't gone. Well, he must have heard the call, but the lights did go out. And Colin Metcalf has caught him sleeping.
He has. Hurst back to 2nd, Briggs to 3rd. It's a bizarre old start to the night. There's no doubt about that. Wild 4th, then back to Damon Thompson, David Fall. Hurst has gone via the Cape, is going to go back 1-2 spots at least. Damon Thompson's going to go underneath him as well. So Paul Briggs now out after Justin Hurst, who's the leader. Shane Wild is 3rd. Metcalf's the leader. Back then to Briggs, then Wild. 4th place is Thompson. Hurst is 5th and David Fall is in 6th place. But Metcalf's lead is a precarious one. He's making enough errors to keep them interested.
Well, Shane Wild was the quickest that time around. He was quickest in the Street Stock State Title official practice, and he's showing it as he moves to 2nd place. He gets the inside around on Paul Briggs. But this might be Metcalf unchanged for car number 16 with 2 to go this time by a while now. Not the quickest as Metcalf that time around was the fastest car on the track. Wild though wanting to close the gap as the 2 Collie drivers fight it out for 3rd and 4th.
Out of turn 3 and 4 they come once again. Metcalf still out in front. 2nd place is that of Shane Wild. Paul Briggs back there in 3rd. Thompson, then Fall. Hurst is doing a do-si-do on the infield. And back then in 7th place is Matthew Jones and Jack Hunter. So move down into turn number 3 and 4 once again. The lap's ticking by. Checkered flag is coming out. Metcalf first across the line. 2nd goes to Wild. Paul Briggs 3rd. Back in 4th place, David Fall. 5th place will go to Damon Thompson with a flat tyre. Hurst is next. Then the 48 car of Matthew Jones and Jack Hunter. And surviving that is...